Survivor energy will keep you from your healing. This week, I posted a video of my story. And the reason I posted that video is because God came to me and said it was time. The story was about how I survived a narcissistic relationship. And what I realized is after I posted the video, I thought I would be empowered and inspired, but instead I felt an overwhelming feeling of emotion. And I was sat down for about 2 days in grief and not sadness, but I was crying a lot. And because I realized I was crying a lot because here it was, I had perfect strangers congratulating me and acknowledging me, and I never took the time to do it for myself. This year's going to make 3 years since my divorce. And I realized when I was going through my divorce, I was in survivor energy. I had to be, because during the process of my divorce, my father, who's my anchor, fell ill and was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. And in caring for him, I was juggling a lot of things. And at the end of my divorce, or almost at the end of my divorce, before the end of my divorce, I lost my father to cancer. And everyone thought that I would stop, that I would lay down my fight and, cave in. But that only fueled me. That only fueled me because I know my father always wanted the best for me and to never settle for anything. But it was all I can do to stay focused on the goal to get to the end of the process. And so in the process, I left a 17-year marriage, which included my children, because I went from a full-time mom to a part-time mom. And in the same process, I lost my father. Those are 3 of the top most stressful things anyone can go through. And I went through them and kept on ticking. I was ready for the next fight because I was in survivor energy. Survivor energy doesn't allow you to rest. It allows you to react and respond to everything that is going on around you. And because I had been in an environment which required me to abandon myself, react, and be the puppet or respond to someone else who had me on a hamster wheel, gaslighting me, confusing me with love and unlove for so long, I was still in that energy. And I thought, I was healing. I thought I'm big on healing. I knew that I needed to focus on my healing, but I never took the time to acknowledge her. Never took the time to acknowledge her and say, wow, you survived that. Wow, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I never told myself I'm proud of you. I never acknowledged her. And I believe it's because for so long, from childhood, I had been in a survivor energy, just responding to life as I go. But God set me down last year and said, no, daughter, it's time. It's time to come unto yourself. And so this process of me posting my video was another aspect of my healing that I didn't even realize I needed. And I'm sharing this to tell you I'm sharing this to tell you that you need to slow down. I have had so many women reach out to me, confirming that they too are going through this or have gone through this. So what I'm going to do is continue to share my story, not necessarily everything I endured, but how God gave me the awareness and the healing to trust Him to pull me out of that and take me to that next thing, right? It is not easy. And I used to always say, this is a process of trusting God more than you trust yourself until you can trust yourself as you trust God. That is literally what this process is. I'm 3 years into this divorce, and I'm just now learning or trying to learn to trust myself because I have been outside of my power for so long. I didn't stay 17 years because I was weak. I stayed 17 years because I forgot who I was. I forgot my identity. I forgot my power. And God had to come back in and remind me of that. But at some point, He transfers that authority to you to take the will so that you're in charge of your own healing. And you need to understand that you are deserving of it. you need you, because it is only you who is going to get you through this process. No one else is going to be able to help you. No one else is going to be able to help you to make that decision to leave. No one else is going to be able to give you the awareness that you need to see your situation clearly. But I will continue to post my videos talking about this thing because it resonates, and so many to give you the awareness that you need to see your situation clearly. But I will continue to post my videos talking about this thing because it resonates, and so many of God's daughters are in darkness and are ready to come out of that. And when God initially awakened me, he told me that I was told that I was being healed so that I could help others to heal from this thing. I didn't realize how big it was. I was living in silence with this thing for so long out of sheer fear and shame. And now I realize it's not just me. Ever since, even while I was still going through my divorce, God continued to send me women like me to help them to get back to their power so that they can make those uncomfortable, hard decisions. This is about your life. This is about you and what you need, because you are the only one. We get one life. You are the only one who knows truly what it is that you need. You're the only one who is going to do what is best for you at the end of the day. And sometimes if you're broken and your awareness and, your authority has been distorted, that takes you out of your power, and you're not leaning on understanding of God. You're leaning on your own understanding. And for a while, I was that person because I didn't think it was possible. I did not think it was possible. And I was not someone who was willing to abandon my family just for my own happiness. And that sounds kind of crazy now that I say that out loud, but we're not taught that as women. We're not taught to love ourselves first. We're taught to give that love to everyone else outside of us and putting ourselves last. What that does is that brings us out of our power. That brings us out of the alignment with God, which is, being in alignment with God is being in alignment with yourself, because the kingdom is within, and you cannot hear clearly. You cannot think clearly. You cannot act clearly if you're outside of your power. You will continue to live a distorted life. So I hope that you like and share. If this message resonates with you, I hope that you like and share and continue to follow this journey with me, because this is also going to be a journey for you. I was not allowed to go through this process just to keep the wisdom and the process and the healing to myself. It's on me to share what I've learned, and because God speaks to me and I'm a voice for God, then that is what I'm here to do. So yes, I hope that this finds you well today, and I hope that you remember that this is a journey, and this journey is a journey of you learning to trust God more than you trust yourself, until you can trust yourself as you trust God. Okay? And I'm thankful that I'm finally in that energy. All right? Have an amazing day. Mwah.